Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a playful and curious puppy named Charlie. Charlie had a soft, golden brown coat and bright, sparkling eyes that reflected his boundless energy and zest for life. He lived with his loving family in a cozy cottage with a red roof, surrounded by a vibrant garden where he spent his days chasing butterflies and digging up old bones. One sunny morning, Charlie's curiosity got the better of him. He saw a beautiful blue butterfly fluttering just beyond the garden gate and couldn't resist the urge to chase it. The butterfly led him farther and farther away from home, through fields of blooming wildflowers and into the dense, mysterious forest. Mesmerized by the butterfly's dance, Charlie didn't realize how far he had wandered until he found himself in a part of the forest he had never seen before. Charlie stopped, panting and looking around. The tall trees loomed overhead, their leaves whispering secrets to each other in the gentle breeze. Shadows danced on the forest floor, creating an ever-changing mosaic of light and dark. For the first time, Charlie felt a pang of worry. He had no idea how to get back home. As he wandered through the forest, trying to retrace his steps, Charlie encountered various forest creatures. The first was a wise old owl named Oliver, perched high on a branch. Oliver hooted softly when he saw Charlie's troubled expression. Who are you?" asked Oliver, tilting his head. "I'm Charlie," the puppy replied, his voice trembling. "I'm lost and trying to find my way back home." Oliver's eyes gleamed kindly. "Don't worry, young one. The forest is vast, but you are not alone. Follow the path to the right, and you will find a friend who can help you." Grateful for the advice, Charlie trotted along the path until he came across a gentle deer named Daisy. Daisy was sipping water from a crystal-clear stream when she noticed Charlie approaching. "Hello there," Daisy said softly. "You look like you could use some help." Charlie nodded. "I'm lost, and Oliver the owl told me to follow this path. Can you help me find my way home?" Daisy smiled warmly. "Of course, Charlie. Follow this stream. It will lead you to a wise old tortoise named Toby. He knows this forest better than anyone." Charlie thanked Daisy and followed the stream as it wound through the forest. The sound of the bubbling water was soothing, and he felt a glimmer of hope. Eventually, he found Toby the tortoise sunning himself on a rock by the stream. Toby was ancient, with a shell that bore the marks of countless years. "Good day, young pup," Toby greeted Charlie with a slow, deep voice. "What brings you here?" Charlie explained his predicament once again. Toby listened patiently, then nodded. "The journey home will not be easy, but you must remain strong and brave. Follow the stream until it meets the river, then look for a tall tree with a hollow trunk. Inside, you will find a friendly raccoon named Rocky who can guide you further." Charlie thanked Toby and continued his journey, his little legs growing tired, but his spirit undeterred. The stream eventually widened into a river, and just as Toby had said, there stood a tall tree with a hollow trunk. Inside, Charlie found Rocky the raccoon rummaging through a pile of acorns. Rocky looked up and grinned. "Hey there, buddy. You must be Charlie. Toby sent word that you'd be coming. Need help getting home?" Charlie wagged his tail vigorously. "Yes, please. I'm so lost and just want to find my family." Rocky nodded and stepped out of the hollow tree. "I know the way, but it's a bit tricky. You'll need to be brave and trust your new friends. Follow me." Rocky led Charlie through a series of winding paths, past towering trees and over moss-covered logs. Along the way, Rocky shared stories of the forest and its inhabitants, helping to ease Charlie's anxiety. As night began to fall, the forest took on a magical glow, with fireflies lighting their way. Eventually, they reached the edge of the forest. Rocky pointed to a distant light shining from a cottage with a red roof. "There it is, Charlie. That's your home." Tears of relief filled Charlie's eyes as he bounded towards the cottage. His family was outside, calling his name, their voices filled with worry. When they saw Charlie running towards them, they rushed to meet him, scooping him up in their arms and covering him with kisses. Charlie's heart swelled with happiness. He had made it home, thanks to the kindness and guidance of his new friends. He looked back at the forest, where he could just make out Rocky waving at him from the shadows. That night, as Charlie lay in his cozy bed, he thought about his adventure. He had learned so much about trust, resilience, and the power of friendship. The forest was no longer a place of fear, but a place of wonder and camaraderie. And so, Charlie drifted off to sleep, dreaming of his new friends and the many adventures that awaited him in the magical forest just beyond his garden.